Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I kind of understand that if you're not kind of, ugh, how come I can't talk? I can never talk. Sheesh. Anyways, I understand if you're not familiar with River's condition before playing this game, and at this point you're still not sure what she has. But to somebody like me who actually has the same condition as River and apparently Isabelle as well, at this point it's overwhelmingly obvious what River has, and no, don't worry, it's not connected to their cause of death or anything. What are you up to, John? Oh, I can still walk around, okay.
The world would be a lot more beautiful if people just remembered faces more.
Anything new today?
No.
What are you reading there? Or rereading there?
The Emperor's New Clothes.
Ah, so that book belonged to her.
I loved this when I was young.
Still do, huh?
It's because it has naked men in it. Of course.
Okay, not naked men, but a naked man.
Just for different reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Emperor is naked. When I was a kid, I loved the Animorph series.
I know your mother gave you a book from it as a wedding present.
Heh, yeah. That was one odd wedding present. I guess I was pretty obsessed with it when I was a kid.
Why haven't you read them since? I saw them. They're collecting dust in the garage.
Well, I just grew out of them, I guess. I mean, they're children's books.
What's wrong with reading children's books? They're comforting.
I suppose so.
I think I'm going to get this one.
Yeah, I actually wasn't familiar with the Animorph series until I started playing this game. Unlike the condition she has. Again, no. Her condition and her illness, and the illness that killed her, two separate things. They're not connected in either way. It actually pisses me off when charity organizations of all people, actually treat it like a disease, and it's not a disease, it's a condition, a neurological condition, which is kind of physical. I'm like, it's not a disease. A disease is a chemical change in your body that causes a hindrance. Calling her condition a disease, and by extension my and Isabelle's condition a disease, is like, it's like calling a disabled person, someone physically disabled, diseased, and that just really upsets me. Because you got those charity organizations that be like, we're gonna cure it, and I'm like, it's not something to be cured. Yes, I know it's a hindrance to some, but I'm like, understanding of it is become... People have progressed to understanding it quite well in the recent years, and there are so many new ways to cope with it. I mean, yes, it was in the 50s when it was first discovered, or rather it was discovered in the 40s. Well, anyways, back then, it was difficult to diagnose, it was rare, it's more common these days, or probably it was always common, it's just that more and more people are getting diagnosed. And, it's just, it's not something to be cured. It's like, imagine this. Say somebody was born without limbs, and maybe they have a foot or a stump where their waist is, but you know what I mean. They were born without limbs, and they didn't have a choice in it. They were just born that way. So then you got an organization who comes in and says, oh, we're going to cure it. You can't
cure something physical like that.
There are ways to cope with it, and I mean, like, take a look at technology these days. You can make artificial limbs, and they actually work. In the past, 20 years ago, people weren't sure how that would work. It was just science fiction, but technology has come in such a way that people are able to do that, and that's amazing. And the same with this condition. It was difficult to cope with in the past because nobody was sure exactly how it worked. But now there's so many different ways to cope with it, it's not nearly a big deal. Some people are more severe than others, and usually now these days it's so common to be diagnosed at a young age, but and yeah, people who are Isabelle is right. People who are diagnosed with this condition in like adulthood or their teenage years, they will have more difficulty because they go their whole life not understanding why they are so different from everyone else. And Isabelle was like, I know why I'm different, so I'm going to learn how to cope with it. So yeah, it's not something to be cured, it's something that you just learn to cope with. And some people are more severe than others, some people are stronger at coping than others. It really just depends on the person. And that's it. It really depends on the person. So I hate these charity organizations that go on and treat like and act like this condition is something that is a disease that will kill you. Really, the only thing that actually kills them are people who can't tolerate it, so they kill themselves, or the parents of said people with those conditions who kill their children because they can't handle the pressure. And that's actually disgusting. And whenever somebody acts all smart and act like this condition is a disease or something to be compared to like depression or AIDS or something like that, it makes me... that alone gives me a real sickness. It makes me sick. If you're that one person and you were ever shot, praise to the person who kills you, because that person probably inadvertently saved a few thousand lives by killing just that one person. I mean, like, enough about that. It's just something that really upsets me. Oh god, John just cloned himself. Anyways, enough about that, and I'll talk about it more when we get to the part of John's memory where River actually was diagnosed. I'm not yours. You're not mine. Be my anti-Valentine. Hey, River! This one's not that corny. River?
But what about David's? He's my favorite character.
I don't know. What are you talking about? Oh, he turned on visuals. Animorphs, have you read it?
No.
Yes.
Really?
Sort of. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the book series. But heard it was cool, and isn't it about kids who can shapeshift into animals? You would think that being a furry, I would be more interested in it, but I don't know, something about 90s kids books that I just don't really much care for.
Oh, do you know what animal is David's main morph?
No. It was,
That doesn't sound right.
Don't worry, I'll find it out for you. Okay, let's try this, John. And he teleports to River.
Tobias Hawk, Rachel Grizzly, Jake Tiger, Marco Gorilla, David Cobra, Casey Wolf. Why?
Oh, wolf shifter. I like wolves. Oh, just wondering.
You could have just Googled it. Do you know what animal David's main morph is?
I think it has to be all capitals, but... Or has to be capitalized.
Oh yeah, a cobra! I really wish they kept the old covers instead of these plain sheets. Those were cool.
What happened in the future that got rid of sheets? Well, at least it's not like 451 where all Fahrenheit 450... what was it? Fahrenheit 451 or... Wrong number. It's the one where books are illegal and firemen actually are the people who burn it. Anyways, we got all the mementos. Gotta bring up my nose again, sorry about that. Time to activate it. Man, 10 minutes and it's just me talking about River's condition and how people who treat it like a disease kind of tick me off. Okay, this one looks a bit more complicated. Book, so it's vertical 3. Vertical 2. Vertical 3. So that's Animorphs, huh? Young adult. Well, he said that it was gonna be at it was a wedding gift, so this must be the wedding. Everybody's leaving already, but I just got here.
Seems to happen to you at a lot of parties.
Oh, go save your childish jabs for the insecure. Well, there's the book. An aged animal, or book. Anyways, let's check it. Johnny's favorite childhood books. Maybe I should check it out, even though there's kids' books. No, great Barnes & Noble nearby. I wonder if they have the collection. A glass bottle of pickled olives. I see le fromage, but where's the mouse?
That's the corniest remark you made all night.
I don't get it. Don't you mean cheesiest remark? Wow. Le fromage. What is that, a type of cheese? Food tray. Well, it doesn't seem like anything else to cook on it. Is that guy having a leaf just laying there? You're gonna go all primitive, like 65 million BC in Chrono Trigger, where it's all just people eat on leaves, using leaves as plates. Yeah, this is starting to look familiar. Huh, it's a lighthouse. That must be a young Johnny. No mustache or anything. Guess we're gonna have to go into Anya. Do you feel any different? Now that we got the rings on, I mean.
No. Why? Do you?
Actually, yeah, I think so.
What is it like?
It's just different. Just responsibilities, I suppose.
Responsibilities? Do you like the name Anya?
Ah, this is the day they named the lighthouse.
Would you like to name her Anya?
I understand. Yeah, Anya's a good name for her. Hey, come with me!
This can't be a good idea. I'll probably trip and fall.
Don't worry, just follow my steps. Ow! My ass! I think you stepped on my toes.
Sorry.
Come on, let's try again. Yeah, nothing is perfect. To promise to love and comfort, to honor and keep in sickness and in health, for as long as you shall live? I do. And do you take this man, standing before you, to be your lawfully wedded husband? To promise to love and comfort, to honor and to keep in sickness and in health, for as long as you shall live?
Yes.
By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Mr. and Mrs. Wiles. Ah. The wedding!
Yeah. What do you think it was?
I'm just bad at weddings, that's all. Fluids tend to escape from my eyes.
I didn't know you were that sentimental.
Oh, did I say my eyes? I meant my mouth. And by fluids, I mean both fluids and solids.
That's a lovely image. Thanks, Neil. Come, let's find a way to get out of here.
All this happening and joy is really putting you off too, huh?
No, I just don't like watching people make mistakes.
River? Sheesh, whatever happened to just take it moment by moment? Like, damn, River. Not River. No, Eva. Like, oh my god, that was uncalled for, Eva. Really? What, did you have a bad wedding? Did somebody leave you at the altar? What's wrong with you, Eva? Yeah, you're still a lovely couple. Nicholas and some old lady.
Oh, I better go see how your aunt is doing.
Alright, Ma. Tell her thanks for coming.
I will. I'm so proud of you, Joey.
Joey? Oh, that's my grandpa's name. He passed away before I was born. Ma calls me by it as my nickname.
How come you never told me about it?
Because I'd rather not you call me John. Some people call me Austin. I prefer my other name, Robert, but hey. Not another sentimental grandparent childhood.
What do you have against those anyway? I mean, you sure talk about your grandfather a lot.
What? No, I don't.
Whatever you say.
Joey. Johnny's nickname, named after his grandfather. Well, let's check out his mother.
I'm so proud of you, Joey.
Saying it again, huh? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Just one more memento. I think we'll get it if we leave. It can't be helped, River. I'm sure they didn't mean to. Come on, we're late. Wait, is that a rabbit? Think this is the source of all those folded paper ones?
Why would she obsess over some roadkill? Not to mention, many years later.
Yeah, that's kind of strange, even for her condition. Don't ask me. You are the woman here.
I'll be convinced that I'm the only one when you do a cordless bungee jump.
There we go. Oh, dead rabbit. Does River have anything? Okay. Come on, River, we're late. Well, what does that note have to say about the... Okay, to John. Dead rabbit. Oh, okay, first entry for some reason. A roadkill done on Johnny and River's wedding day. Why does that have to be the memento? Prepare this. Right down the middle. Okay, before I prepare it, I'm gonna cut right here, so give me 1 second, guys.